Hello, I'm back with another mystery jewelry box. So let's see what I got myself into today. My name is Angel and I am a full-time reseller, but my passion is selling jewelry online. So if you see anything you like in this video, feel free to check out my eBay store, which is Free Kittens. All right. My cat is here joining me today. Okay, let's see what we've got. All right. Okay, wow. This is, there's a lot here. Okay. Saw this bangle first, and there's my cat. Echo, say hi. Echo. So this is just an acrylic bangle. That's cute. A little opaque, opalescent, a little bit. Okay, I am seeing something very interesting. It's a little bit tangled in here. There's a lot in this box. I don't know if I can get this undone right now. There we go. Okay. What is this? So it has clips on it. I'm not sure how you would accessorize with this. And I'm not sure what that brand name says. Yeah, I don't know, but it is marked and there are 2 clips on here. So look how big that is though, and it is kind of, it moves so you can, I don't know if that's a brooch or a shoulder piece, or definitely too wiry to be a hair piece. That would be quite uncomfortable, but I'm not sure what that is. That is beautiful though. If you have any idea how to use this as jewelry to accessorize, let me know in the comments. I've definitely never seen a piece like that. All right, what's this one? This is heavy. This almost looks like a Chico's type style with their chunky pieces like that. So I believe this is, it's got the toggle clasp, so I believe you'd wear it like that. But you could undo it and make it a longer necklace too. That's cute with the purple plum tones like that. A little bit of an olive green there. Cute. All right, these are blush, on a blush card anyway. I'm not sure what that brand is. Wow, those are a statement. Oh my goodness. So these are post earrings. Yeah, those are nice. Those are very long. Might tickle your shoulders there. I don't know if that would be irritating or not, but they're lightweight. But man, that would make a statement. Okay, what's this one? This looks like a bracelet maybe? Gold tone. Yeah, look at these little handmade beads down here. Those are beautiful. How unique. So this was probably a souvenir piece from another country. I'm just not sure which one. What do you guys think? Okay, so this is another involved piece, and it does appear to be broken. So I believe these come over here for a layered effect. And so it would lay like this. This would be kind of on the side. But these have come apart, so I will need to reattach those to these little jumpers here. But that would be a really, really cute necklace. The colors on there, very fancy. Very pretty. Okay, this is a pin of some sort. Hello, Echo. Okay, so this is just Honolulu, Hawaii, Methodist Conference. I guess there was a nameplate that was supposed to go in there. I do sell these sometimes on things like this that come in these boxes that aren't necessarily jewelry. I do sell them on my eBay store, And sometimes these prices, I mean, these pieces have caught me by surprise a lot of times, because I won't know anything about it. I'll look it up, and sure enough, it's something super rare that somebody missed out on, and the only place they can find is eBay. So I do look up some of these little things and put them on eBay from time to time. So if you ever see anything interesting like that, check out my eBay store. Free kittens. Got another little pendant. I'm not going to take that out of the bag. It doesn't look the best quality, but it is really, really sweet. Look how sweet that is. Ballerina. Yeah, it's not marked or anything. Here's a fun one. Robert Rose. So we saw one like this yesterday. This looks like it might need to be cleaned up a little bit. Really nice colors on that. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, it's the chain is a little dingy. Sometimes that can wash right away with a little warm water, and sometimes it needs to be replaced. So we'll have to check it out and see. I'll definitely have to remove it from the card and go from there. Sometimes it gets messed up because of this. Like, look at the condition on this foam. That's just eating this metal, because it's not the best quality metal. So how you store your jewelry does matter, for sure. We've got, oh, is that a Pokemon? Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but I don't claim to know everything there is to know about them. If you know what Pokemon that is, remind me in the comments. It doesn't say, it says Pokemon on here, official pin, but it doesn't say which one it is. I know I'm gonna kick myself when I remember the name of that, or when y'all tell me. Here is a belt buckle. This is just acrylic. That amber tone's really pretty. It's got some variegation in there. Gold tone belt buckle, small belt buckle, women's belt buckle. And this is a swan, and I guess that's a scarf clip. Or is that a belt buckle too? I'm not sure. With the hook on there like that. Must be a belt buckle or a belt decal. Very, very pretty. It looks like it's one of those, is it gold? Is it silver tone? Was it both? What's it supposed to be? I do like how it's different like that though. It almost looks intentional, and it might be cute. Very vintage. We've got a bracelet. I don't know what the C stands for. I would definitely cut that off, because that C doesn't mean anything to me. But the bracelet's cute. Clasp works well. Yeah, I would definitely put a different charm on there personally, but that is a cute bracelet. Another little bracelet, stretch bracelet. It's got that forest green color. Nice, look at the shine on that. We've got this one. Let's see if the cat lets me lay this out. Look at the colors on that. So this is seed beads. Gold tone. Pretty good shape on that. The clasp is seen better. I don't know what that says. Ink and alloy, I guess. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Yeah, the clasp or the closure is not the best quality. I think it can work with these tones to not look aged and dated, but yeah, very, 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 very pretty. A lot of work on this. Somebody took a lot of time on that one. We've got pearls. Now, without rubbing these against my teeth, I'm not able to tell if they're real or not, and I don't feel like doing that right now. So the mystery is just gonna have to be out there for you guys to decide if these are real or not. They don't feel real, but like I said, I don't, unless I feel that gritty feeling against my teeth, I just really have a hard time telling. I usually sell my pearls in a giant lot, 3-pound lots. So I will collect these. I always check the clasps for gold content. This just says patent pending. But yeah, I'll remove clasps if they are gold. A lot of times pearls do have gold clasps, but and then I'll just sell the pearls. If it's not a nicer piece, then I will just sell them in a big lot together. So this is just a generic costume piece. Looks like a cat toy if you ask me. You can have that one, Echo. There you go. Of course, it's no fun if it's not moving, right? This is interesting. So there is a little bit of, so this looks like it's glued on here. And you can see where the glue's separating from that. So it does show through. Otherwise, that would be a cute necklace with the offset asymmetrical look. We'll go ahead and finish it out and see if this is marked though. Coldwater Creek, that's kind of what I thought based on the shape of that. Charm there at the end. Yeah, otherwise, so you could even take this off and put a different pendant on there. That is a really, really cute necklace. I love the asymmetrical look too. All right, so this is just a, looks like crystal beaded, not real silver. It does have a little bit of a real silver look, but definitely is not based on the smell. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can tell the difference between real silver and not. Real silver does not have an odor usually, so like 925 silver will not have an odor, but some of those cheaper metals, if you hold them up to your nose, you can definitely tell. Let me know if that's just me or if my nose is overly sensitive, but I bet if you tried it, you would discover the same. So these clasps like this definitely doesn't look gold or anything, but a lot of times if you open these up, it will say like 14 karat gold or something on those little side pieces right there. So this is just hematite with these blue beads. Very beautiful. The way those sit on there, they're not flush, so that's kind of cute. Gives it a little more dimension and texture. I like unique pieces like that. It's not your everyday just lay against your neck necklace. See, this is an interesting one. So these are glass. I don't know if this is check glass maybe, with these brown and the black stripes in there. I'm leaning towards check glass for sure. There is no clasp on this. This is just a double it over and see what happens type deal. But the colors are really interesting with the brown and the red. Definitely looks like from a different country or something. Not very common color code there. We could make it work. What do we have here? All right, so that's just a really cute little costume piece. I like this. Lightweight. So these are the beads that don't look acrylic necessarily, but they are. But those look very, very good. They look like they could be stone or glass. But yeah, they're just acrylic. Yeah, and it's on this little half leather cord. I like the textures in that. That's really pretty. I think Echo likes that one too. There's just a couple more in here. I don't see anything majorly just amazing in here today, but sometimes I'm surprised at the end of these boxes, so we'll see what happens. So this is, oh, it looks like Mickey Mouse. Okay, so we've got a Mickey Mouse necklace. Look at the color on that. How would you describe that? It's like a dark turquoise blue color. What shade is that called? They didn't teach that one in kindergarten. I don't remember. Maybe it's a birthstone. I don't even know. That's pretty though. Echo likes it. I guess cats like mice after all, right? All right, what's this one? Oh, how precious. With a little rose on there. Or cherries even, it could be a cherry, but there's only one on there. That is so cute. I love that. I love the Y drop like that. And this is not marked. It does have a little heart charm at the end of that. But that is so precious. Very, very pretty. All right, this is the last one. Oh, please be sterling or something. Ooh, I see something written on the back. All right, so that's the front and the big reveal. What's that say? It says sterling. I don't see 925 written on here, and it doesn't feel like sterling. So I would definitely test this piece to make sure, because usually if something says sterling, it will also say 925, and I'm just not seeing that on there. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical, but definitely worth a little scratch test on that. Well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, and I don't think I really won on this box today, but thank you so much for being here. If you do like any of the more unique pieces you saw today, check out my eBay. I'll probably have some of those listed later on. My eBay store is Free Kittens. And if you like this content, be sure to subscribe and catch my next video. And if you had any idea of what I looked at today and wanted to comment on that, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I would love to hear your thoughts. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.